Hi guys, so this is a JOANN haul, and I actually drove a little bit farther than my normal JOANN because I already knew that they didn't have anything at those stores that I wanted because I have already been there and got all the paper that I wanted to get from there, which I don't even think I hauled. I don't know, it's missing right now, so I'll do a haul with it when I find it. It's in this house somewhere. But I was really glad that I went because this one apparently was closing in 4 days. So they finally had stuff that was a good price. And they also had that fabric deal where if you buy it off the bolt, you get an additional 50% off. So I was able to get some good deals on fabric, which I will show you first. So the first fabric that I got is so cute. Look how cute. And you guys know that I took my sewing machine out. So I've been making little things, and I'm going to make all the little, I really only know how to make like one thing, but it's okay. I'm going to make a bunch of them. And this was, oh my gosh. So she only charged, so okay, when you're in there, they're just like totally over it. And I love the pop fabric because like they're kitty fabric. So what she basically did was she would just kind of like look at it on the bolt, like they weren't rolling anything out. And if it was like, I think she said every 2 times around, she counted it as 1 yard. I don't know. So she charged me for 1 yard of this, and it was 80% off and then another 50% off. So I got all of this fabric for 65 cents. Insane. I know I could make like, I don't know, quite a few of my little zipper totes for Halloween. Everyone's getting a zipper tote for Halloween, but look how cute it is. Okay, so this was 65 cents. Insane. So I'm gonna take all of these off the bolt and then like fold them up because they were taking up too much space already. Then this is kind of a random purchase, but this is actually Tyvek. And when you watch like some of the serious like album makers, like mini albums and the big albums, they actually like suggest using this on your binding to make sure that your like your hinges and stuff stay together. So like, you know how when we make our mini albums, we make the cover and then we make the spine and then we make the other part. So they recommend using this on the spine so that, because like this stuff is super sturdy, much sturdier than paper. So I saw this and I was like, all right, let me get some because this stuff is expensive. So I think for this she charged me as if there were like, let's see on my thing. Okay, so she charged me for 6 yards. The normal price of this would have been something like $25. Crazy. It was 70% off, so it was, and then another 50% off, so only $3.60, and it's quite a bit. They had one that was like the full 35 yards, but I'm like, I don't think I need that much. So I tried to find one that had a smaller amount because when you buy the bolt, that's the only way you get the deal of like, getting another 50% off. So I was really happy about this, and this stuff is sturdy, so I can't wait to use this in my next album. And then they had some like home fabric, like some, nicer quality. This is like a kind of like a canvas, I think. Don't get me lying. Okay, no, it's linen. So it was supposed to be $12 a yard. She charged me for 5 yards. It was 70% off, so it was only $9 for like all of this fabric. So I'm gonna make all the things. I don't know what I'm gonna make with this yet, but I loved it and it was so pretty and it's gray. So I'm like, I can make a million things out of it. So maybe I'll make like, I don't know, I'll be watching all the easy beginner sewing tutorials. But I think I told you guys this story, like my first sewing project was like my child's bedding. Like I decided for my first ever sewing project, I made bumpers, a comforter, sheet set, all kind of stuff. So even though I'm a beginner sewer, I'm not afraid of like hard projects. So this will be made into something amazing. And this is a Waverly print, and I thought this was so pretty too. And this is, I don't know, these designs are very my style. Like I love a large geometric print. So anyway, this one she charged me for, let's see, how much did she say? I think this one was supposed to be $12 a yard also. Okay, so this one she said it was 7 yards, I think. Maybe that was the other one. I don't know. I think she did 7 yards for this one. So I paid $12.10. So this one was, it's a lot of fabric, and it was more expensive, but it also is like super duper thick. And this one is also 100% linen. So these are very, very, very sturdy. So I'm happy. I was happy with that. And then I found another Halloween fabric, and this is actually like mesh, and I'm like, how fun would this be as a bag topper? So this actually, it's kind of like thick. It's like good quality. Oh no. I'm like, is this two? Hold on. Or is this doubles? No. Yeah, it is. So it's like a mesh, but look how pretty, guys. Like I can't even imagine all the projects for Halloween. I'm already ready for Halloween. Like I'm already over summer, even though it hasn't started. And this glows in the dark. So cute. Originally it was $10.99 a yard. She said that it was 4 yards, and so this was $3.25. Crazy. It's so much material. I need to I might you guys let me know in the comments. I might start cutting this up and like wrapping it up and putting it and giving friends, because when will I ever use all of this? Like, so I might the people that I know love Halloween, Mika, Lacey, expect some of this this fun web glow in the dark mesh to come your way. So this is going to Crafty Friends, and then I think this is oh no, there's one more after this. This one is like fleece, and a lot of people, like people that are much more advanced sewers than me, use this as lining for their stuff. So this one says it's a midweight soft hand anti-pill plush fleece. So the original price of this was $14.99 a yard. We did not pay that. We paid, okay, it was 80% off. So she charged me for 2.5 yards of it, and it was $1.42. So very random. I think that I did the math right on that. Hold on. $3.75. Oh no, it was $1.80 something. I did that in my head, so it's close enough. It was under $2. So very nice. And I love pink, and I love that this could be on the inside of like, this is pretty thick though. Wait, oh no, this is 2. Is this 2? No. It's just like, it's really thick. It's nice. Okay. So, and then the last thing I got, things that only boy moms know about. This is actually Marvel. It smells terrible. It's Marvel, like cosplay latex. It was $25 a yard. Craziness. My boys are always asking me to make crazy Halloween costumes for them. So that is what I got this thinking of, and I'm trying to find the price, but I don't even see it on my receipt, which would be crazy because this was not a cheap fabric, but I don't actually see it anywhere. Did they not charge? Oh no, they did. Okay. Oh, that's crazy because they have the price of it. This says it's supposed to be $24.99 a yard. But on here it says that the original price is $6.97 a yard. So I don't know how that happened. I don't know. But it was $6.97, then it was another 70% off of that. So I only paid $2.35 for this. Crazy. She charged me for 4.5 yards. Wow, that was a steal, literally. I don't know how she got, how did she get that price? I don't know what she scanned. Okay, well anyway, there's no return, so I did really well with this one. But I figured my kids, so many things, capes, all kind of stuff can be made out of this. And I even thought like, if I wanted to do like a little zippered tote for them, and then I used vinyl and put their names. Anyway, there's so many things that can be done with this. But anyway, that was that. So that's all my fabric hauls. And while I'm in, you know, kind of fabric-y things, I also got a bunch of this yarn. This is blanket yarn. It is Bernat's blanket for people who do, I guess, crocheting and knitting. We all know that I'll be using this as trim, so there will be no crocheting done with this. These were, I got 3 different ones. They were all $3.60. So such a steal. It says the original price of these was $11.99 and it was 70% off. So those were $3.60. And then I got this one, which is also so cute. And you know what? Karina used this something like this. I think she got hers at Michael's, but she used something like this on her favorite thing swap, and it was so pretty. So I got that, and then I also got it in a pink color, and I'm like, I feel like I could make little tassels out of this. So I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see how it works. Leslie, I think you owe us a tassel tutorial, because I feel like you were gonna do one, and then I don't remember seeing it on your channel. So you owe us a tutorial, Leslie, and I need to be able to use this. So I'm probably gonna message you after this. So got the 3 of those. They were $3.60 each. And then I got this Cricut trimmer. It was $7.50. I thought that was an amazing price, and I actually have this trimmer and I like it, but the blade gets dull really quick, so I just said, okay, I'll just get another one. Instead of getting a new blade, I just got a whole nother trimmer. Mine's pretty old and kind of beat up. I've had it for a long time, so yeah, I got one of those. It was like, I think it was like 70%. No, was it 70% off? Let's see what the original price of this little Cricut thing is. I'm so curious. I don't, you know, you can't really tell, because when you go on there, everyone's in line. Oh yeah, it was 70% off. So the original price of that trimmer was $24.99. That's crazy. But yeah, $7.50 is what I paid. And then, oh my gosh, this was such a steal. So I got this American Crafts, and it was inside like this, and each of these is like 12 come in there, but they weren't like opening the pack. So the girl just charged me for one. She's like, oh, I'm not opening it. I took one of these out. This is like what one of them is. It's pretty thick. So one of these is supposed to cost, you guys know that this kind of specialty paper is not cheap. So one is supposed to cost, so these originally, if they were like normal price, they would have been 79 cents, but they were 80% off. So they were only 14 cents, but there's 12. I got 3 packs. And she just charged me for 3, and I got like a gajillion of them. So I don't even, like, I basically paid like a penny for these. And this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. The only thing that could have made this better was if it was holographic. But silver is also pretty, and I will do this. And I have Beck's red, white, and blue swap is coming up. So I am going to be in full-on 4th of July crafting soon. Speaking of, I got this red felt. This is actually sticky backed, and they didn't have much, but they did have it in red. These were 50 cents each, so that's an okay price. Apparently, they used to be $2.50, but they're 80% off, so they were 50 cents each. So I got 2 of these, and then I also got these are coordination. So this color is called Blue Diamonds. Okay, so these were 79 cents, but they were 80% off. So these were about 15 cents each. I think they were 16 cents each. So not bad. These are the glittery ones. So they do have like the AB kind of glitter on them. And then I also got these, which I was really happy about, because this is called Candy Hearts, but this is thick. I think this is the Basil, the 110 or the 100. It's 100-pound cardstock. Like it's thick. It's not just the regular basil. So this was nice. These are all the same color. It's like it's called Candy Hearts. It's kind of like a mixture between pink and red. So I got a bunch of these. They were, let's see, what was the price of these basil candy? Are they called? Yeah, they're called Candy Hearts. Not. I got something else that was called Candy Necklace. Let's see, the price was Card Shop Gummy Bear. I don't know. It says, I wonder if this scanned as a different color, but I don't know. It doesn't say. I have Candy Necklace, but so there's only one of those. And then I have Card Shop Gummy Bear. Is that what this, I'm like wondering if it maybe is called something else, but it looks like these were also 16 cents each. So that is that. Yeah, I don't see them. I think maybe even though they're called Candy Heart, for some reason when they scanned it, they're called Card Shop Gummy Bear. Weird. I don't know. Okay, and then they only had one of these. I wish they had more, but this is a big, thick foam sheet. I think this is like 5mm foam. This was how much? Oh, extra, it's 6mm. It was 60 cents. So these are normally $2, but they were 70% off. So this was 60 cents. Okay price. And then I got some of these thin American Crafts. So I got a few of these cactus ones. I thought this was cute. And then these say hooray, and I thought they would be cute for any kind of celebratory card. So I did get a few of these. And I backed these on, you know, 100-pound cardstock and call it a day. These were, it's so crazy because usually these are like the same price as the cardstock, which I always think is crazy, but alas. Okay, yeah, so these were, yeah, 80% off. So this one was called Cactus Cooler. And this one was 16 cents. And then this hooray one is called, I don't see it on here. I don't know, some of this stuff is weird. It like scanned weird. 6, no, 36, no, 12, 16, 12. Yeah, I'm not, oh, you know what? She just charged me, she just scanned this one 12 times. So yeah, they were all 16 cents. So that's those. And then I got some acetate. So this one was, these are also American Crafts, I think. And this one is, yeah, AC cardstock, American Crafts. Okay, so this one was called Celebration. It's cute. Look at it. It's like, it has, is that the back? Oh, yeah, here's the front. Oh, it's so funny. So, let me open this. The front of these looks like it's gold. Then if you turn it over, it looks like it's silver. So, I guess you could use it for either because the color comes through the same. So, I think, and actually, I think they have like a film on top of them. I think they do because they're kind of cloudy. But on the front, it looks like it's gold. And then on the back, it looks like it's silver. So I guess you can use it for either one. Anyway, those were, let's see here. I want to tell you the price because I like to know the pricing when I'm looking at these. Okay, so the acetate. So these were originally $2.99, 80% off. So they were 60 cents each. And then I also got this, this is actually vellum instead of acetate, but it's pretty and it was the same price. So I got, it looks like I got 16 of the vellum and 12 of the acetate. So yeah, I had birthday cards on my mind and I have some ideas for some projects for that. I'm actually wanting to gift a friend like a box set of birthday cards because she's so good about mailing birthday cards to everyone, and she has sent me a birthday card for at least a card for everything for the last like 15 years. I'm not exaggerating. Everything. Mother's Day, my kid's birthday, everything. So I want to gift her cards because I know she spends a ton on them, and I thought that she would love that they were handmade. So I was thinking about that. I don't know. Oh, this snuck in. This is actually the gummy bear. Funny. So this was 13 cents. And she actually, okay, so that's why I couldn't find these, because she scanned one gummy bear one and then counted them for all of them. So that's why the candy hearts wasn't on there. So yeah, so those were 13 cents. And then I did get a few of this orange color for Halloween. It's Coordinations. It's called Peach Fuzz. And let's see, how much were those? I think all of the paper, I think she just scanned all the paper together. Because this is actually the 100-pound dazzle. This color is called Candy Necklace. And these were, oh no, she scanned these one at a time. So these were each 16 cents. Oh, Peach Fuzz. Okay, these were also 16 cents. So it looks like I got 6 of those. And then I'm almost done. The last items were these, this American Craft balloon animal. I got one of these rainbows, and then I got a bunch of these cacti because they're so cute. And then I got a bunch of these roller skates, and I thought those were cute. And I paid, I know she just like looked at those and scanned them all. Okay, yeah, so she scanned them all as the balloon animal, and they were all 15 cents. So they were 79 cents, but then they were 80% off. So that is my complete JOANN haul. So I was happy. I was glad that I went to the the far JOANN because my store had like no more cardstock at all, and they didn't have a lot of paper crafting stuff just in general, so I was happy to get that fabric especially, and then also the paper. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're not, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.